Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kawila, and welcome to this channel where we are set, we discover ourselves, we empower ourselves, and we transform our lives. Today's topic is a deep one for me. Hey, even I don't know, but we are talking about the frustrations of looking for a job, and I'm giving the Kenyan perspective. I don't know about other countries, but I'm from Kenya and I've been looking for a job here in Kenya. I studied, I did my bachelor's degree, and then what I was promised is not out here. I guess in the words of, I don't remember his name, but in his words, kimeniramba. And me, I don't want to kurambo anymore. Oh my god. But yeah, in his words, like, things are not going so well. So I have some frustrations. I've been collecting them for years. Before we go any further, please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, just pause this video, look for the subscribe button, press it, subscribe, and I'll be really happy. And can't kuramba by jobs, and then also I can't hear on YouTube and you guys you kuramba me. No, just subscribe to my channel and share with your friends. There's this behavior of some people when you post something regarding to jobs and they want to start telling you advice about, oh, you are so entitled. If you have that kind of energy, please don't watch this video. If you are someone who is going to be triggered because you've looked for jobs until you've banned your certificates, please don't watch this video because it might trigger you. And I guess that's it. The first thing that's really frustrating while looking for jobs right now, I don't know about a long time ago, but right now when you're looking for jobs, there's no even messages. They don't message you back, especially on emails. And I think my job searching, my relationship with companies is one of the most toxic ones. It's just like you know how guys be in people's DMs, they're like, hey, and then tomorrow, hey, that is me with these companies. Every day is like, dear sir or madam, dear this. Sometimes even I feel like joking and being like, hello dog, or just to see if they'll be curious to open. But it's just like you always saying, hey, you send in your papers, and there's nothing. Even the automated, there's very few companies who have automated emails. They don't have automated ones, so you're always sitting and wondering, did they receive my email? What happened? Did they even open it? And what is happening? So that's really frustrating when you are talking to someone and they don't talk to you back. I don't know, dear companies. Because emails are failed, let me address you using this YouTube video. Dear companies, can you please reply? Just tell me, no, you're not the one, and I'll move on with my life. But now you're just keeping quiet. Now what am I supposed to do? And no, silence is not an answer. Silence is just torture. It's torture. You are torturing us out here. Communicate. Tell us. You are big companies. Communicate. Communication is the key. Communication is the key. So I really wish companies would reply back to people. Even if it's the automated ones, you just know at least it's reached somewhere, even if it's a computer or whatever it's reached. Number 2 on communications. I don't know. Maybe these companies, the way they're always saying you want someone who has good communication skills, maybe you guys don't have good communication skills. You get called for an interview, someone will call you even maybe past 6, and then they are telling you come tomorrow at 8, and then it's like you don't even know where. What if I went to Zanzibar? What if I went to Zanzibar on vacation and you are telling me I'll be here by 9, and then they make it, I don't know if it's me who has issues, but sometimes you feel like they're saying come right tomorrow 9 ikifika hivi ukue hapo 9 ikifika ukue hapo. And yani it gives you anxiety like yeah, lazima ni. And then now you start wondering, where am I going to get fare? Where, because most of the times you are not in the area you applied for the job, so it's like, where do I get fare? What time will I wake up? These interview questions, where are they? And then it's like you are the only, you start feeling like you are the only one. But then if you refuse to go, it won't make an impact because so many people are looking for jobs. So if you don't go, it's just like you just ignored it. But other people are going to come. There's people who are even will get from home that time they've been called and start traveling to that place. But you are just here. Not you, but me. I'm just here wondering, why are you calling me? You don't even know my commitments or what. I think companies should check on that, honestly, because that is so, I don't know, but it's like you don't respect my time. So even sometimes I question, when I get that job in your company and you call people at night to tell them to be there, will I come and work for you, and then you are calling me in the middle of the night telling me to get to the job. Another frustrating thing, you think ghosting is the worst thing, like not being replied to. That you might think is the worst thing. But the worst thing is these companies, you apply for your job today, I see you posted there is a vacancy, I apply for it, I don't get communication, I come back and check, I see, oh, these people are about to call me because the deadline has passed. And then next week when I'm on the site again applying for jobs, that job has been posted again. And it's like, these people from January, you can't tell me from January to December you are always advertising for the same role. And no matter how many times I apply, I don't get a reply, I don't get a rejection, I don't get a call, you just don't get anything. But you are always why are you advertising if you are not hiring? It makes me feel so bad. Until one time I saw someone talking about it on TikTok. That's when I realized, oh, these are called ghost jobs. Yeah, companies just post to look like they are growing or other advantages to them. But you don't consider this person who is desperately looking for a job. I don't know, maybe the governments care whether your company is growing or whoever cares, but job seekers don't care. If you are just post on scam sites where people who are scammers can see them, but not posting for like real people and real desperate people who are looking for jobs, because that's really frustrating when you are seeing now, even when people are you are counting the jobs you've applied for, you see, hey, this one I applied 3 times. Is it even real? Every week you're applying for that job and it never gets filled, and you're always advertised. Don't advertise for us things. Oh my god, I know I'm ranting so much, but don't advertise if you are not hiring, or look for black market of companies. Can't you create, you have IT people, you create a website where people can post fake things, and you can show who is concerned, whoever is minding that type of business, you can show them that you are growing through that channel and not serious channel. And not serious channels that people are using to apply for jobs. Stop posting for us jobs that are not there, or jobs that have already been filled. Sasa unatuambia tufanye aje. And the next one is our culture, our bad culture of using the back door. Yani, in this place, it's come to a point where even government officials are standing to say, oh, now when you advertise for jobs, someone has to go and sell lunch to get the money to pay. Why are we in that place? Why are we in that place seriously? Now even when you are going to apply for jobs, you don't even feel like applying, especially when you see it's an institution that looks like it's run by a certain other institution. and you're like, these people are just playing with our minds because they already have someone in. They already have who they want in their in those positions. So they are just posting like for formality. And you know that's a very shameful thing. That's very shameful. That is very shameful, and it's so bad that we don't see it. We just see it when you are bribing, you see, oh, this is a good thing, but it's not. Even when you are doing it, that is a very shameful thing. And to be like a whole country where we've come and we've sat down and we've agreed, okay, let's just let it be the way it is, and let people who have money get jobs. If you don't have money, you stay at home. Oh my, I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry, but this video is just so funny to me. But that is so unfair, because now you find someone here outside is saying, oh, I've been looking for a job for, I don't know, 8 years, for 10 years. And then someone gets out of school like this because they have 1 million, they have a job. What is that? That is so bad. That is very, and as a country, I think the country should be ashamed of themselves. Just be ashamed if you are thinking it's bribing. And this bribing, that's something else someone should work on. Like, if you are a person who always believes that I have to, like, you've come to that point in your job searching where you're like, I have to bribe to get a job. You need to work on that, because that's kind of a limiting belief. You are limiting yourself to, I can't get a job because I don't have money to bribe. Just be delusional. Be like, I'm the only one. I will be the exception to the rule. Let these people bring their aptitude test. I will be the one who will be shortlisted and get the job. Because if you go with that mentality, then you will not apply for any job. You'll just be seeing a job, you say, they have already selected their people. They've already selected your people. And you miss your opportunity. So, I know it's there, and we've kind of accepted it. But personally, like me, I'm trying to work on that belief, because I've realized it's limiting me. Because when I want to apply for a job, I start telling myself in the back of my head, I'm like, you know what, they've already chosen people, so why bother applying? And I go to sleep and I refuse to apply for that job. And maybe that is the job that was God had planned for me. So now I'm debunking that and telling myself, if people are bribing, let them bribe, but me, I'll be the except. Me, I'm the one who gets the job without connections, without bribing. I'm the one who will be telling people, hey, ni God, I'm the one. So even you, if you have that belief, change it, because it's going to affect you negatively in the long run. So work on that limiting belief if you are like that. So we are saying our frustrations, but also you have to work on whatever beliefs you have, and you have to apply for the job. Sadly, even if they are ghosting us, even if they are fake jobs, you just apply. Maybe the day you apply, the fake job will be a real one. So in as much as you are frustrated, do the work. No one is going to do it for you. Something else, and this in conjunction with the other point I've said, is something that personally I'm working on, and if you are feeling the same way, it's something that you should consider working on. And it's about entrepreneurship and starting businesses. So having looked for a job for as long as I have, and as long as some other people have, and even now when people are graduating nowadays, you are being told, oh, go and start doing just something, and being advised to start a business, right? Well, I don't think I'm the only one. If you are being told to start a business, comment down below and tell me which business idea you have. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm not taking this seriously. Maybe it's because it's late and I'm sleepy. But comment down below the business idea you have, so I can see if I can start that. Or I'll also share mine, but you share yours and then I'll tell you mine. So let me explain this for people who don't understand, because for me I feel like people don't really understand my viewpoint when I talk about this. But when you went to school, since you were a small child, even when you are in nursery, and you are going to school, no one told you to go to school so that you can become person mama mboga, or go to school so you can become a baba, or go to school so you can become, I don't know, a motorbike rider. So they start thing, like since you are a small child, it's like it's being put in your head that you go to school, you finish school so you can get a nice paying job, and in an office, like people don't say an office, but it's implied, and you know, everybody knows. And if you feel offended about the jobs I've said and you do those jobs, I'm sorry, I'm just using them for examples. So, and there's nothing wrong with them, which I'll get to. So it's put inside your brain, since you're a small child, it's put in your brain that these certain types of jobs are what you're going to get after you study. And some of us, like me, I worked so hard in school. You work so hard in school, you get good grades, you get to go to university, you do a nice course, and then after the course, you are promised this is the kind of jobs you are going to get. And remember, those are almost like, for me, it was maybe 23 years. You remove the first 3 years of not going to school, so 20 years. For 20 years, what I'm being told is, read so you can become a doctor. Read so you can become an accountant. Read so you can become a teacher. Read so you can become a pilot. Read so you can become an engineer. That is what you have been told. That is what has been wired in your brain. So now, me finishing school, and then you are trying now to tell me, oh, just go and start selling makeup. Really? Like, really? And so 20 years umekuwa ukigongelea, unagongelea, and you know, when you are being told those good jobs, these other bad jobs are being bashed, because you are going to be, when you are working and someone is sweeping, you'll be told, if you don't read, you'll be like that person. So as much as mnagongelea the good jobs, you are also mnagongelea this other job is bad. So in my brain for 20 years, I have been being told this business is not good. And especially when you are being told about business is when, oh, you get a good job, you get a family, and you can start a side hustle. So now telling me I have to convert that thing I was told can only be a side hustle or it's a bad job to be my main thing that I am doing with my life. You, like, there's so many questions, and there's so much that someone has to unlearn and to remove those thoughts of this is bad. And you know, the people who are, when you wanna gongelea about, they don't feel the pain when you start dismantling maybe the bed or whatever is made with mbao. When they start dismantling, it's just dismantling, but you might be dismantling and then the wood inatokana. So, like, don't see like it's an easy thing. For someone looking from outside, it's just like, yeah, see, ni kuanza tu biashara na kuuza. But then that is not something you are told. It's not like it's new. You've read somewhere and then it's like, hey, this thing I told you is bad, now you do it. This thing I told you is bad, do it now, is what you are supposed to do. And it's like, it takes so much work. And I really applaud those people who have ventured in such things, in entrepreneurships and things like that, because I know how much it will take for you to change your mind. Especially someone like me. For me, I always thought, like, I worked so hard in school so I can get a good job. So if I knew, if from the start I was told, you just go, you can become even a business person, you can even become a barber or a salonist, I would not have worked as hard as I did in school. I would be sleeping. When I was up reading, waking up at 4 a.m., I would have slept until 6 because I don't like this thing that I'm doing is not going to help me. So why should I work hard in it? And so it's so hard. And give people, if you see someone is, you are telling them you start this and they are not wanting, or they just start and then they stop. They start this is because you are struggling. Also, you focused on you are focusing on the school things. So when you parents were taking us to school, like me, I was being told, hey, ukienda shule uende ushikilie kusoma. Ushikilie kusoma, usianze kushika mambo mengine. So me, even things like clubs, me, I never entered clubs because nililetwa shule na nini. Oh my God. Nililetwa shule na masomo. Sasa nitaanza kushikilia vitu zingine saa ngapi nikisoma, But now people who entered drama club, now they are making films. They are doing something else that because they didn't have that mindset. But me, I have that mindset. It's so hard for me to change. That's why I'm saying I'm working on it. So if you are like me, or you know someone who is like me, tell them to work on it, because at the end of the day, if you watched my previous video, I've talked about knowing your values and what you stand for. And for me now, when I think, I don't think ati mama mboga is a bad job. Those people, even some of them, I hear they get more than 20,000 profit. So what is wrong about that? And also there's people who have been taken to school by such people who are doing such jobs. So personally, I don't think they are bad, but I think this point is so long because it's one of the major frustrations that I have. But the jobs are not bad. It's that when I think about doing it, for me, because I have that mindset, and someone who has that mindset that they've not changed or is just there, and they feel that what people nowadays normally say, I don't know, these graduates have entitlement. Now that entitlement, that one is because when I think in my head, I think, let me go buy bananas, I take them round. In my heart, I don't know if it's my heart or in my head, I feel shame. I feel so much shame. I feel so much, and it's not even this YouTube. This YouTube is just, it's a process, man. But you feel so much shame. And I had to talk to my dad. I was talking to him about something irrelevant, but it's when I gave him an example and I told him, hey, me, if I was doing this, I was asking him for marketing skills, and he was like, just talk to everybody. And I was like, hey, me, if I was selling something, let's say maybe mtumba, and I see someone who I went to school with, me, I would not talk to them. I'll go hide, because me, mwalimu wa math aliniambia naenda mbali. And mbali, this, according to my definition, is not mbali. And that is what I'm supposed to work on. And also you, if you are like me, you are also supposed to work on that. Where you feel like this is not, this, like, it's a bad thing. And you know, those other people are not judging you. Like my dad, when I was talking to him, he's not judging. It's just like, even those other people who recommend me to start a business, they're not judging me. If I start, they just support me. But it is me, it is internal, it's me who is like, hey, I'm feeling ashamed. I'm feeling like, hey, what is this? I am a failure. So that is something that really frustrates me when people say, and then you explain to them and they don't get it. They're just like, you're just being entitled. It takes so much to remove 20 years. You don't expect me to remove 20 years of being told something within, I don't know, 1 year or 2 years. So yeah, that is just heavy. But work on it. Me, I'm working on it, and nowadays I don't get offended. Before I used to get offended because on one side it makes sense to them, but to you it's like you are giving up on your dream, because As much as some people's dreams is to be their own bosses, other people's dreams is to be employees, and you don't want to be thinking about a company collapsing at midnight. You want to be sleeping knowing tomorrow I'll just go to work and be paid my hours. So yeah, sometimes it can feel like self-betrayal. So if you see someone is not, I don't know, venturing into something, you just take them slowly. They'll get there when they get there. The other thing is someone who gives you false information or is just selfish with the information. You find someone has gotten a job, so you go and try and sweet talk them to ask them, hey, how did you get this job? And they start telling you, oh, it's God. Now how is that supposed to help someone? So you even ask me for my CV and tell me your CV is written badly, or you are sending wrong emails, or you are not following proper format, something that can help someone, or this is how you can look for the job, you, or just tangible advice someone can use. If you use the back door, stop lying to me and telling me to continue applying. You tell someone, hey, how did you get a job? And they're like, oh, are you on Brighter Monday? Are you on Fuzu? Okay, just keep applying. I ask if my problem was applying? Just give people advice that they can use. And all this, oh, someone wants to be handed in, show them how not to be handed. Tell them you cannot be handed, you have to do 1, 2, 3, not just throwing stones. Oh, people of nowadays, they don't want to work for anything, they just want handouts. No. Show them, tell us, this is what you are supposed to do. I do it, I succeed, or I do it, it doesn't pan out. I go to someone else, they give me advice, I do it. But this, oh, telling people is God, or telling people just keep applying. If you want to put keep applying on my comments, if you want to put keep applying in my comments, please just save your hands. Don't tell me to keep applying. I am applying. Just ask me, can I see one application? And look at it and tell me, this is where you are going wrong. Or come and whisper in my ear and tell me, you have 500,000. And I will tell you if I have it or not. But now just telling me wewe endelea kuapply, wakati wa Mungu utafika. Wewe unajua si wakati wa Mungu ulifika. You know what you did. And if you did it, tell me I do it. But if you did not, it's okay, even I'll wait for the time of God. But don't tell me to wait for God when you did not wait for God. The last one is being told to go back to school. The way that one point I have explained it for a very long time. If I come to you and your advice to me is go back to school, and I see you have seen my video, I will not talk to you ever again. But it's very frustrating when already what you have is not helping you. And then you are being told, for me to give you the job, for me to show you what to do, you have to go back to school. What am I going back to school to do? And we are here outside, a lot of us without jobs, and we've gone to school. Please, let's stop that narrative of, I don't know, school. If someone wants to go and do PhD, let them go and do out of their own volition because they want to, not because you are promising us jobs. And even let it start from small children. These small children you are telling, they will, if you put that bad mindset that I've talked about, you put it in their heads, you will suffer. At the end of the day, you will suffer. So starting from the small children, let's tell them it's okay to be a boda rider. It's okay to start a small kibanda and sell something, unless you want your child to go to another country or other places that value education. As long as we are here where we value bribes and we value backdoor channels, stop this telling us go back to school, go get masters, go get PhD. You find all your life you'll become 40-year-old adult who is just, their work is just going to school. Let's rewire our mindset. Let's change our mindset. Let's stop putting those expectations in small children and then getting disappointed adults. Let's change to, but look at this thing of requiring education. You ask someone, how can I get this job? They're telling you, go and do masters. You go even jobs, when they are posting the job postings, you find they ask, it's an entry level job, you are being paid even less than 30,000. They are saying you have masters. That is not what you sold us. And if that is the reality and you are going to accept it as reality, let us stop lying to children. And with all of that, thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe, like this video. I know you've enjoyed it. Me, I've enjoyed talking and ranting to something. So like it, comment below, what frustrations are you going through when you're looking for a job? Ama ushapata. If you've gotten a job, congratulations. Even if it's paying 5,000, congratulations for having that job. A lot of us are being very frustrated. So congratulations. If you've not gotten the job, let's keep being on the journey. If it's something we need to work on, let's work on that as we still apply for the jobs. With that, until next time, bye.